Welcome, welcome, boys. It's another 100-degree day, 90% humidity. Same day I filmed the completion of the AC condenser video. I have a vacuum pump, yellow line attached to our gauge, blue line attached to the gauge. This valve is closed. We just need to get this hose, put it on our low side. Hand tighten, you don't need tools. So assuming the AC condenser is attached and not leaking, we don't have any other leaks, we should pull vacuum down to 30 and we'll wait and see if it holds. If it holds a vacuum at 30, I will then go ahead and fire the pump back up again and pull a vacuum to boil all the water out of this system. We can recharge with R12. So I'll come back in about an hour, 30 minutes to an hour, and we'll see if we are still where we need to be here. Hopefully so. If not, we'll have to tighten those ends a little. Okay, boys, it's been over an hour. Oh yeah, we have made some progress. We are still at 30. So there we go. Successful repair. We can now recharge with R12. Also, I'm going to go ahead and just run the pump to boil out any moisture that may be in there since we left it exposed for so long. Now that we know we can hold a vacuum, I'm going to run it, pull any more water and air out. If necessary, I'll have Katie come home and help me reattach my dealio and then recharge the system. Okay, with the vacuum pump running and an obvious vacuum, you want to close this valve first. That way there's still a vacuum drawn on this. When this valve's closed, that's when you turn off your pump. Alright, now we can recharge the system.
Alright guys, so I'm going to show you, when you have a smooth top, R12 refrigerant, how to pierce it. See how it's got this edge? You want to line that up to your edge here. If you see, you're going to turn this until, if you look, it pushes up against there to lock it in place. If you're not there, you shouldn't be able to move. Now it's in there. You're going to take this piece, you're going to twist it in. I'm not going to twist. Okay, so we can keep twisting this, just don't twist the blue part because that's the actual piercer. You're going to twist and twist and twist till this can go no farther. Alright, then you're going to make sure, if you look at your hose, there's one end with the piercing for the Schrader valve. You're going to make sure you have the non-Schrader valve. We're going to put this on here. And then, when we're ready, we're going to pierce, attach the car.
And here's the temperature inside the car currently, before we add any refrigerant. So a nice chill 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually leave this hose on here, still under vacuum. And then this hose I took off of the vacuum pump and then put it on the tap here on the R12 can. So what I'm going to do is, while this valve is still closed and everything's under vacuum, I'm going to pierce that can. I'm then going to loosen this until I purge the air out of this hose. It'll hiss out. Once it starts hissing out, I will tighten this, and then that way it'll be just straight refrigerant going in there instead of air. So, unfortunately, I can't be all those places at once, but I guess I can put you on the gauges. I can aim the camera there, and you'll at least see that while I'm doing it, if you can even see that at all. I don't know with the lighting and the time of day and how far it is and blah, blah, blah. Alright, maybe you guys will be able to see that, maybe not. We'll burn that bridge when we get there. Alright, go ahead and start the car, turn on the... Well, actually, I'm going to purge this hose first. Once it's purged, then you can go ahead and start the car, turn on the air conditioner, and then the compressor will be cycling until it gets enough refrigerant in there to keep it on. And then I'll have to pierce the second can after I close it. And by the way, guys, what we will be doing after the first can is run dry, you close the valve, then disconnect everything, then put the next the next can on, then open the valve. So don't do anything silly like disconnect from the can with this valve open, or hilarity will ensue. Alright, we're purged. Start the car. Turn on the air conditioner. Let me know when it's on. Okay, and if we take a little walkabout over this way, I'm doing a voiceover because you can't hear with the engine running in this video. But we're taking a walkabout, and just in the time it took to add the refrigerant, we've gone down almost 60 degrees. We're just above 60 now, and that's at idle with the car sitting here right after I added the refrigerant. So this is really giving it no time to cool off. So those are pretty good results. I'm going to add the other can off camera, because it's no different than adding the first two cans. But you want to check your actual pressure for your efficiency at idle, or I mean at 2,000 RPMs. Generally after you've gone on a nice drive, so the engine's warmed up and everything's functioning as it should. In this case, at the time of me recording this, it's already been like a week since I've finished, and cruising around, it gets to about 50 degrees at the vent according to that thermometer. More than tolerable, so I would consider this a success. 36 ounces of R12 refrigerant, new compressor, new AC condenser. So I hope this helps. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you boys in the next one. You enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for watching. Peace.